Joe Biden spoke yesterday about what is happening in Israel and Gaza and the terrorist attack by Hamas. Joe Biden indicating that it is known that American citizens are among the hostages currently held by Hamas.
We're going to continue to stand united, supporting the people of Israel who are suffering unspeakable losses and opposing the hatred and violence of terrorism. My team has been in near constant communication with our Israeli partners and partners all across the region and the world from the moment this crisis began. We're surging additional military assistance, including ammunition and interceptors, to replenish Iron Dome. We're going to make sure that Israel does not run out of these critical assets to defend its cities and its citizens. My administration has consulted closely with Congress throughout this crisis. And when Congress returns, we're going to ask them to take urgent action to fund the national security requirements of our critical partners. This is not about party or politics. This is about the security of our world, the security of the United States of America. We now know that American citizens are among those being held by Hamas. I've directed my team to share intelligence and deploy additional experts from across the United States government to consult with and advise Israeli counterparts on hostage recovery efforts.
Most everybody I'm hearing from understands from the American perspective, the obvious desire to get these hostages back. Anecdotally, I'm hearing from a few people who say the U.S. should not be in any way involved in that because it is a partisan involvement. I don't really understand that reaction, to be perfectly honest. Here's one more piece of the statement from Joe Biden.
You know, there are moments in this life, and I mean this literally, when the pure, unadulterated evil is unleashed on this world. The people of Israel lived through one such moment this weekend. The bloody hands of the terrorist organization Hamas, a group whose stated purpose for being is to kill Jews. This was an act of sheer evil. More than 1,000 civilians slaughtered, not just killed, slaughtered in Israel. Among them, at least 14 American citizens killed.
So 14 Americans believed killed and then some number held hostage. Now, some will take issue. You can have a diverse set of opinions about the broader conflict, but Joe Biden is right that the goal of Hamas is to kill Jews. You look at the covenant of the Islamic resistance movement, considered sort of the charter of Hamas, which says Israel will exist and will continue to exist until Islam will obliterate it. That's in the charter. Article 7 says the day of judgment will not come about until Muslims fight the Jews, killing the Jews, when the Jew will hide behind stones and trees. And so, to me, the better argument here is not denying what is indeed the charter of Hamas, but pointing out and reminding that much of the so-called support Hamas even has in Gaza is because the people, it's sort of like everybody votes for Kim Jong-un in North Korea, right? Or all the women in Saudi Arabia love the headscarf. It's the same sort of thing, and a reminder that there are actual genuinely innocent people. I don't mean people that sort of like tacitly like what Hamas is doing, but kind of don't. I'm talking about there are genuinely innocent people, and their opportunity for progress is being hurt by Hamas. I spoke to so many people and saw on social media over the last few days, people who, before this happened, had the priority of, hey, what can we do immediately as first priority to improve the conditions in Gaza? Who now are saying, okay, now first priority comes, Israel must be defended. And all of a sudden, the priority shifts because of what Hamas did, and it is bad for innocent civilian Palestinians in Gaza. That should be the takeaway. What Hamas does is bad for the Palestinian people. And, we'll continue to follow it and continue to see what ultimately happens with these hostages, American and otherwise.